Michael Myers. You can shoot him 6 times, you can even make 6 terrible sequels, but Michael Myers will never die. Halloween is back. Welcome back to Things You Missed. Today we're taking a look at the trailer.
3 innocent teenagers on a Halloween in 1978.
Anyone who's seen the movies knows that he's killed a bit more than 3 people. I mean, probably only our boy Deadmeat knows the actual number, but what's going on here? What's the deal with that? Well, it was previously believed that this movie takes place in a timeline where none of these movies happened. So this is essentially a fresh slate for the franchise. That's not to say it doesn't have some homages to other films hidden in the trailer though, so make sure you watch this whole video to see all of those. Unfortunately for us, that new timeline means that we may have to sit through yet— Come on, Laurie, you know better than this. Notice the guy at the beginning says that Michael killed 3 innocent teenagers. I mean, are there really such thing as innocent teenagers though? But he makes no mention of Michael killing his sister at the age of 6, which is what happens in the first scene. But I think they've just neglected to mention the murder of Michael's older sister Judith, because we do see a sketch of Dr. Loomis in the police report, and it's mentioned that Michael was shot by his own psychiatrist. I can't imagine why he'd have a psychiatrist without those events taking place in 1963 first. A Halloween 3 approach to where this takes place in a different universe entirely, but the other movies still exist as fictional movies in this universe. So in this universe, somebody made a based on a true story movie or book about the killer, Michael Myers. Here we get to see the police reports from that Halloween night all those years ago, and they do contain some nuggets I thought you might be interested in. This is Laurie's injury report, detailing the slash across her right neck and shoulder, and bruising and contusions around the neck. This is only on screen for less than 1/10 of a second, but there's a photograph of someone's hand, and this almost looks like a reflection of the mask, but photos of the mask. This photo was probably taken after the fact because it looks like nobody's wearing the mask, and the background here is some kind of tiled area, whereas at the end of Halloween, Michael ends up on the grass outside the house. This is most likely a photo of Tommy Doyle, the boy that Laurie was babysitting on that fateful night, but behind that we get a little glimpse. Another question: who are these people investigating Michael Myers, and why now? Why are they trying to get a rise out of him by showing him the mask? Okay, I guess that's more than one question. But I think this guy could be a disciple of Dr. Loomis, or in any event, the successor to Dr. Loomis who goes monster like Laurie does. The woman that he's working with is documenting everything using the audio recorder, and her name tag also gives us a couple of clues. First, we see the name of the facility, Smiths Grove State Hospital. The original facility that Michael broke out of was called Smiths Grove Sanitarium, so it's likely the same place that just got a name change. It's just my job to point it out to you though. Okay, wait, hold up, okay. This kid's a ninja, this kid's a skeleton. What is this kid supposed to be, Busta Rhymes? But on a more serious note, and if you read between the lines, you can see everyone's subtle condescending behavior towards her. Even her own family treats her like a nutcase.
The bus crashed.
Mom, what bus crash?
Additionally, the neighborhood kids seem to have no respect for her authority. This bathroom scene may be a reference to the opening scene of H2O, where a woman is attacked by Michael in a rest stop bathroom. In this case, it looks like it's a gas station bathroom, and it looks like a mechanic also faces the wrath of Michael Myers and 6. Now, do I think that this cult will be making an appearance in this movie? No, absolutely not. It would just be a fun little Easter egg for the fans of those movies. Let me know your interpretation of the H2O, where Laurie has constant hallucinations of Michael, but if you slow it down, it looks like it's actually just a mirror that she sees him through. One thing that I found creepy is that there's actually somebody in the other room over here watching this all go down, and the person's head immediately snaps toward the room that Michael— I do think that Laurie's granddaughter is going to be the main protagonist of this movie, and it looks like one of her friends is a babysitter. So don't be surprised if what goes down in this movie is very similar to the events of 40 years ago. If you enjoyed any of these things you missed, feel free to drop a like on this video. Last announcement, if you're going to VidCon, come to my fan meetup on Thursday the 21st at 5:30 p.m. in room 211. We're gonna be raffling off some merch, and there's gonna be some other cool creators there as well. Okay, with that all out of the way, I think we're gonna be talking a lot about this Halloween movie, so make sure you're subscribed.